Have you started yet?
Yeah, it's just started. I'm gonna flip this thingy. What is it? So 126 for how many of those?
10?
10. Okay.
And
So
like gift box packaging, we could just do ourselves and string and stuff.
yeah. Okay, we'll probably do something like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Okay, so I saved it for later.
Yeah, well, at least it's a good thing nobody's watching right now, so. But it is live. Uh-huh. Yeah.
But yeah, this is like kind of like a preview.
Yeah. So just the ornament itself, right?
Yeah.
Then the string thing you said we're gonna add our own to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's more expensive if you buy the string like individually for each one.
Yeah.
And with the 10 pack, it only like includes one.
Oh.
So if we buy like it's a 10 pack, but it'll only if we add it on there, it'll only have like one string.
You could
one
use it
box.
as a sample and get something similar, right? Like the rest of those strings.
No, we could get whatever string we want.
Yeah.
I have tons of it anywhere. Um, Ribbon is so easy to come across. They have,
Yeah.
so I mean, that's the easiest part.
Yeah.
Um,
Adjust this thing.
for the most part, we just have to come up with like good packaging only for two of them because we gotta send those to your sisters.
Yeah.
The other ones are everyone else is local, so we could do like a little less packaging when it comes to
Yeah. Gotta kind of adjust this thing.
All right, well I'll let you do your thing
Okay.
because we just when you get a chance we gotta transfer.
Yeah.
Yo, mom.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if cream cheese is good. It's
It wasn't open, was it?
Yeah, I gotta add my earbud. Okay, let's see what we should do here. See what kind of trades we could do. Maybe we could do some crypto trades or something. See what'll happen. Okay, see maybe go to the, let's see, maybe go to the crypto, see what crypto's doing here. Maybe buy a tiny bit of crypto. Crypto's going up a tiny bit. Maybe buy a tiny bit more of the Shiba thingy. Maybe add $3 to the Shiba market order. $3. Maybe get a tiny bit of that. Maybe just in case. To see what it does. Grab $1 of the Shiba Inu thingy. I think that might be better than nothing for sure. That's good. And okay, after that, maybe grab a tiny bit of the XRP. Maybe buy a little bit, grab $1 worth of it. Review, buy some of that. That's good. Okay, maybe I'll get a tiny bit more of the Doge. Let's see, buy Doge. Maybe get $1 worth of the Doge. See what happens. One $1 of Doge. Get some of that. Or sending order. Okay, order field. That's awesome. We bought some Doge. Okay, let's see. Maybe let's go to a different one. Maybe I should try to buy maybe Bitcoin. Maybe buy some Bitcoin. Let's see, BIT Bitcoin. Maybe get some of that. Let's see, maybe grab like buy. Maybe just a tiny bit of that one just in case. Buy a tiny bit of Bitcoin and we'll see what it does type deal. And also be able to keep track of it. Tiny bit of crypto. Okay, Bitcoin order failed. That's good. Let's see, maybe Ethereum. See what the ETH is doing. Ethereum. Okay, that one's going for that much. Maybe I'll get a tiny bit of it. Ethereum. Trade, buy, like $1 worth of Ethereum. View, I think that'd be better than nothing. Okay, that's done. That's good. Okay, that's good. Bought some Ethereum. Okay, right now, see what everything else is kind of doing. Okay, looks like it's going up a little bit. We bought some crypto, bought some Doge, some Shiba, some Ethereum, some Bitcoin. Let's see right now. Maybe I should look at, yeah, it says it was failed to buy some Ethereum. Let's see what else should I buy. I should get kind of keep on forgetting what I need to kind of get. Let's see, maybe I'll probably try to see some ROB, maybe some of that, maybe some Roblox. I think that's a good one for sure. Uh, I might not be able to get some of it, but I might try to have it queued in the system by, let's see, in dollars, I'll just do one for now. Okay, so like Roblox order queued. Your market order to buy $1 of Robux is queued for market open. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's see what's the next one gonna be. Next one's gonna be probably Hood. Hood is a good one to start dollar cost averaging into because Hood went down a whole bunch. See, all the way from 152 all the way right now down to 131. Right now is a good time to start buying that one. So I'll probably queue in like maybe $3 worth of this one for market open. That way I'll be able to keep track of it, monitor it, and then actually this one would be a good one to do like a what do you call it? Like a covered option, like to sell a covered put type deal. That one would be a good one. So your order, okay, your market order to buy $3 worth of hood is keyed for market open. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna need that. So I'll make sure I do that. Then I'll see how much would that be if I decide to like do options on it, just as an example. Maybe go to like November 7th and we'll sell a put, see what that would pay. So if we sell one put on this one, if it goes down to $130, we'll get paid right here. Look at that. We'll get paid $954 by November 7th if it doesn't reach that price, the 130 strike price over there. If it doesn't reach it, we'll collect that premium right there. So that might be a good play to do. That's just an example of plans of some things I might do on Monday. So I did buy some crypto today because crypto's 24/7 market. That's a good thing to get into, especially when it's gonna go higher. I could always at any time sell at a profit, but this is a good trade right here. So obviously, like the stuff like option orders like this, it's a good thing to kind of plan out. So I'm honestly this one to collect $954 premium by November 7th. That's a good deal. That's a very good trade. So I might do this one on Monday. And another good one right here will be, let's see, will be hymns. Hymns would be a good one. There's a big chance I might do the option trade on this one, the hymns. Even hers, if you see how far it fell, right now is a very good time to get it, like to get into that one. Look at that, like where it fell out, it fell from like during even like the last month. See, it was at 60. Let's see, the high 65.30. That's pretty high, and then went down to 50. That's a good deal right there to buy. Just in case, I'll queue in maybe at $3 for Monday once the market opens. That would be like a good trade to do just for Monday, you know, just like planning ahead. That way, once Monday strikes, we'll already be in the jackpot. We'll be sitting in the pot of gold type deal. So that's a good thing. And then, like, while I'm doing that, while I'm planning this one for Monday, see what kind of options trade we could do for Monday. We could do covered puts, sell covered puts. Let's see this one, what that would pay for when November 7th is gonna roll by. So right now it's going 450.65. Let's see what if we sell a put. We sell a put like saying it's gonna hit $47 or strike price $47. So do that one. So if we sell this put, by selling this put, we will collect $454 in premium if it won't reach that $47 strike price. So that's a good deal right there. I might actually do this trade on Monday. That's selling a put, that's cash secured puts. It's like part of the wheel strategy type deal. It's a nice thing. So yeah, if I do this trade, it's a good way to collect money. If I sell this put, I'll collect $454 by November 7th if it doesn't reach the strike price. So I think that's a good play right there. So I'll probably do that one. But just in case, I probably might get a tiny bit queued for Monday. I already bought some today, like to be queued for Monday, but I'll do a tiny bit more just to kind of make sure I'm locked into that one. So that's good. Let's see what the whole thing is doing. So it looks like it's going up a tiny bit. So I'm making it a tiny bit on the crypto and some trades. Maybe I should buy some more crypto. Maybe add a tiny bit to all of these. Maybe buy like a tiny bit more Ethereum. Maybe just a tiny bit for now. Maybe sell it later at a profit. I think that'll be good. Okay, and then after that one, maybe buy a tiny bit of the Doge thing. I think I should buy a tiny bit of the Doge. Dollar cost average into that thing a little bit. Tiny bit of the baby crypto right there. Gotta buy the baby crypto. Gotta add on to that one. The Dogecoin, that's good. That's awesome. XRP, maybe add a tiny bit to that one because it's down a tiny bit. Maybe dollar cost average into that thing a tiny little bit. I think it might be worth it. Crypto is kind of fun to buy, kind of fun to sell. Especially when it's at a profit for sure. Maybe some Shiba Inu. Let's see. Look at the market thingy. Looks like it went down. Looks like it's about to go up. So I'll probably buy like a tiny bit of that. Maybe throw like a lucky three on it. Like a $3 bill at it. Like I think might be worth it. Okay, order failed. We bought some of that. That's good. Let's see. After that, maybe go to the Ethereum. Maybe buy a tiny bit of Ethereum for sure. Maybe throw like a dollar bill at that one. Some Saturday live shopping on crypto.com. Not crypto, it's Robinhood. We be trading in the hood and Robinhood, but I mean, we be buying them crypto stuff. So that's all good. So Bitcoin, maybe Dollar cost average into Bitcoin a tiny bit. Buy some of that. I think that'll be good. That'll be worth it. A tiny bit. Okay, that's good. That's awesome. We bought some of that. Let's see that field. Okay, that purchase field. Stocks and ETFs. Let's see what SoFi is doing. I might get some more SoFi queued in. This stock's gonna explode like crazy for the future. I have a whole bunch of this one. I might try to get some more. Maybe for right now, I'll get $1 queued in for market open. I think that'll be a decent buy, decent like bet for sure. And then when we look at the options, let's see. Maybe if I was to sell a put option like cash secured put, see what we would get for that. So if it would reach $26 by November 7th, not buy, I'll just do sell put. Okay, so if it would reach this amount right here, we would collect sell by November 7th. If it doesn't reach $26, the SoFi, I'll just collect free money, $193 on that. So obviously the collateral is like $2,406, and the worst case scenario, SoFi goes to zero, then obviously we'd lose it, but we would still keep the premium, the collateral, still better than a stock shareholder type deal. That's kind of the deal that it is. Like some of the trade option contracts I'm doing are these, like the cash secured puts. So that's pretty decent. I already have some of these. I might do some more on Monday, but this is like an example of the things I'm doing, and I'll get into some more of that on Monday when once like market hours are going. I got some crypto stuff right now. I'm just planning my other trades ahead in advance and kind of trying to record it so I could go back to the video and watch and see what I gotta do so I don't forget. So this is one of the things I'll probably do. And then if I would do like say 10 contracts of this, you know, if I have $24,000, I could collect $1,939 in premium by November 7th if the SoFi stock doesn't reach the $26 price type deal. If it reaches that, like they would buy my shares, SoFi, and also pay me that much. So it's a good trade, decent trade to do. That's just some plans, some examples of the things that I'll probably do on Monday. So I queued in to get some more of that, and so that thing looks like it's going good. I might toss maybe a few dollar bills into the crypto just in case, just for the heck of it. Like since market's closed, I could buy some crypto, make that grow a little bit. I think that's worth it for sure. Let's see, go see, find my crypto. Actually, I want to see what Lyft thing he is doing. Lyft, I have a whole bunch of Lyft. Looks like that's doing pretty good. I might add some more on Monday, so I might have one queued in for Monday just for the heck of it, because this stock will be way over $30 soon and then keep on climbing. So that one's a good bet to have it queued in for Monday. For sure, I'll do that. And that's kind of like a no-brainer type deal. Easy trade, easy deal. Okay, and then just in case, just for the heck of it, I might let's see, get some more crypto stuff here. At least add a tiny bits to it, like dollar cost average, because I think it's gonna start growing like crazy here. Maybe add $1 to that one for now. I think that'll be good. That'll be better than nothing. $1 into this is probably better than nothing. I think it's kind of worth it. You gotta feed the crypto beast. Bitcoin is kind of decent. Actually, I'm gonna get into the ETF, like the BITX. I'm gonna get some more of that on Monday because eventually that thing's gonna start growing, going up like crazy. So I'm gonna start adding some of the BITX as a Bitcoin leverage ETF type deal. But for now, this is worth it for now because it's Bitcoin. I could trade it 24/7. I think it's a good deal. Okay, then I'm gonna go and add Ethereum. Ethereum's gonna skyrocket. I think eventually Ethereum will catch up to flipping Bitcoin. Might even get ahead of it. It's kind of like a race, Bitcoin with Ethereum, but I think that's a good bet. So I'll definitely get some of that. It's like totally way worth it. If you know what I mean. It's like them be racing, them crypto thingies, they be racing. They're on a race. So now, like when that's done, get some of this meme coin, flipping Doji meme coin. that's kind of decent, like make sure that grows, like in skyrockets like crazy. Gotta make sure I get some of that, like might be kind of fun to get, to purchase, to buy. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. Flipping XRP, that thing's gonna go up. I think it's gonna go up a tiny bit right now. Then after that, it's gonna go a tiny bit lower, and then it's gonna go up higher. I think like in a month or two, it's gonna reach like $3 plus, and then later, like probably go even higher. So I'll probably get some of that, at least a tiny bit for now, just to kind of dollar cost average into that thing. I think it might be better than nothing to do that. Yeah, that order filled. That's purchased. That's awesome. Okay, right now after XRP, let's see, maybe get some Shiba. Buy some more Shiba for sure. Hell yeah, Shiba's worth it. The Shiba Inu, the flipping cyber doggy. Flipping cyber doggy. Gotta make sure we feed those a tiny bit and then they'll start paying. So that's good. That's worth it. That's definitely all worth it. Okay, awesome. Sweet. That's done. Let's see Ethereum again. Maybe add a tiny bit to Ethereum. Gotta feed that beast too. Then be on a race again. Gotta add a dollar bill to that one just in case. We gotta make sure we collect them profits. If the market's open for the stocks, we can make profits in the crypto. There's always money to be made. There's always money to be found. There's always a jackpot to claim, to collect. So I gotta make sure I do that. I gotta make sure I don't miss out like the opportunity. It's like a great opportunity right now. I gotta make sure I claim it. It's like sort of halfway better than nothing for sure. For sure. Nice. Got some more crypto. Dollar cost average into some crypto. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. I want to review some trades that I got going. Now, these are the options that I got. These are pretty good, pretty decent. I'll let these fly right here. You see all the ones I got. So right now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see what kind of deals and plans I could make for the stocks that I got going, and see if I could add another stock to what I got. Make sure like I'll collect some profits on Monday, definitely for sure. So Roblox, I just added this one today. I added some of this one today, so at least it's queued in to get some of this one. But that's a good one because if you look at it, it kind of went down, but I think it's gonna go up like crazy soon. This is like a no-brainer because them kids, them babies, them kids that like to play video games, they're gonna keep on playing this video game, and parents will keep on buying them like Roblox currency and all that stuff. So this one's like a crazy, crazy no-brainer. Like right now, I'll probably queue in like $3 in this one just for the heck of it in dollars. That one's way totally good deal, like crazy ass good deal. I'll get some of that. Like, doesn't matter what the economy does. Like, it really kind of doesn't matter. Kids will still want to keep on playing their video games, and it'll still keep on going up. So I think that's a good bet right here. Definitely good. I might actually do some options. I'll probably buy a call option, like a long-term one, like Leaps, and then like in like 2, 3 months from now, the one Leaps that you get, it'll appreciate like 100% in value. So that's like a no-brainer thing. I might do that one. Okay, so that's good. Let's see this one. This one's going up like crazy. I kind of queued in some more of this one for Monday, but just in case not to miss out, I might throw another dollar bill just to have it queued in for Monday, just to 100% sure, make sure that I don't miss out. I gotta make sure I lock that in. So I gotta know that it's out there for Monday, just to get into it for sure. Okay, and this is another one I'm trying to get in. I queued some of this for Monday to get in, but this is a decent one. So I'm gonna get some more of this one. Arcturus Therapeutic Holdings. Probably get into some more of this. So look at that. After hours, the one up 4.74. I think this one is gonna explode like crazy high. Like I gotta catch the momentum. See how high right there it's going. I think it's gonna go up higher. So I gotta make sure key in a tiny bit more of that one for Monday. Just to kind of not lose track of what I'm doing. I gotta make sure I key in some of these trades for Monday, not to miss out. Because eventually I'm gonna start working on some of the projects I got going, so I won't be able to do too many trades, but I gotta lock in something that'll keep on doing its thing. So Hood is another one. All of these I got queued in for Monday. These are all good things to have queued in for Monday. So I'll do some more of this one, maybe add this one, buy, maybe throw another dollar bill at that one, have it be queued in for Monday. I think that's totally worth it. Robin Hood, we'd be trading in the hood with Robin Hood. That means we gotta support Robin Hood. We gotta keep on throwing dollar bills at that one, you know. That things are just gonna keep on going high just because it went kind of down here. But APLD, that's a good one. I think that's gonna start going up. See, after hours started to kind of go up. I'll probably dollar cost average up into that one, add a tiny bit to have it queued in for Monday. So add a little bit to that one. A dollar at least for now. That's good. Okay, apply digital. Hell yeah, that's done. MP, that's a very good one. I have a little bit in that one. It's also kind of going up after market hours, so I'm gonna add $1 bill more to be queued in for Monday. Whether it clears or not, it doesn't matter, but at least it'll be there for Monday. I think that's worth it. Definitely do that, you know. That's a good one right there. After that one, Oko, that's a very, very good one. That's gonna skyrocket here, kind of short term. So I'm gonna make sure I have some of this one queued in too for Monday. Gotta make sure I do that. You know, kind of help keep track of what the hell it's doing type thing. I think it's worth it. Totally worth it. You know, 'cause the name Oko is kind of like the Oakley brand. You know, it's like better than nothing, but it's something else. But it's like whatever type deal. You know, but like at the end. Brookfield Corporation, this one's totally worth it. It's going up, you know. Today went up, after hours going up. So this one's definitely a good buy. I have a little bit and went up. I'm gonna keep on dollar cost averaging into this one. I think this was one of them that will explode kind of type deal, go up like crazy. So might as well have it queued in for Monday, you know. See, being it's queued for market open, that's good. Want to make sure we get into some more of that one, you know, like that'll be good. Let's see, Shopify. Definitely got a shop for Shopify. That's totally a good one to get in. Like it went up, dollar cost average. Like gotta keep on dollar cost averaging into that one a tiny bit more. Maybe I'll throw another dollar bill at that one. I think it'll be better than nothing for sure. See what it does. Okay, that's good. Your market order buy one Shopify keyed for market open. Okay, that's awesome. That's good. Speed for market open, ATAI. Let's see what ATA. Oh, this one's like skyrocketing. This one's doing good. I don't have much in it, but a little bit that I have went up a lot. Like with this amount, I made over $1. So that's a good thing to keep on dollar cost averaging up. I think this is one of the ones that might kind of explode. So I'll probably throw $1 into that one just in case, just for the heck of it. I think that one's totally worth it. You know, if you know what I mean. Definitely get that one. Let's see. Games, I just talked about this one. This one's a very good one. I'll probably try to do covered put, like sell a covered put on it Monday possibly. So very good like stock that you could collect a whole bunch of money in. So I'll probably throw another dollar bill at that one just in case, you know, just to make sure I'm locked into it. Type deal. Way better than nothing. Okay, that's good. Let's see, REKR, maybe get into some of that. Wow, that one went up a lot. What the hell? Dude, I don't have much in it, but look at how much it went up. That's crazy. I'll probably get some more of that. Like today went up 23.27%, and I bought that like this last Friday. I should have bought some more. But and after hours it went another 1 point something percent. So I gotta make sure I get some more of that one, you know, like have it queued in for Monday. It's not gonna buy it right now, obviously, but have it queued in for Monday. So hopefully I'll get into that one, some more of that one for Monday, and keep on buying some more of that one on Monday. It's definitely a good bet. And this one, let's see, Momentous. Let's see, MNTS. Maybe get some more of that. That thing's kind of went up a tiny bit after hours. Maybe throw another dollar bill to be queued in for Monday. Okay, this one's telling me to do it in full shares, so I'll pass on this one, although it's close. Maybe, yeah, I'll pass on this one for now. Maybe Apple, maybe buy like buy some Apple in dollars. maybe buy like one apple, $1 bill, one apple a day keeps 10 doctors away type deal. I think it's better than nothing to prevent from being sick. uh, have you heard of USAR? Yeah, USAR. Yeah, I heard of it. I actually have that. The USAR. I actually have that. I made like some money on it. Like I did, like had a 4 months covered call, collected some money on it, and I actually do have some shares on that one. So I think that one's decent. Like it's pretty volatile. It might keep on going like up and down type deal. Uh, but yeah, I have that one. I'm adding on to that one a tiny bit here and there. Hey, hell yeah. Hey, okay. I'm just kind of trying to plan some trades a little bit and have some queued orders for Monday. So yeah, doing what I can. Yeah, I did jump. Yeah, the first jump I kind of missed, but I got some of it. But yeah, it's like kind of like it is what it is. Maybe I'll get some more Google. Google went up a dollar cost average into that one a tiny bit and keeps on going up. I might add some more to that one. Oh, nice. 28.30. Yeah, it's a good deal. Like the USAR. I've been buying that at different prices. I got some at that price, at higher prices, at lower prices. I got that at like a whole bunch of different price range type deal. I'll probably get some more Google here. Um, I'll be right back. I gotta grab something here shortly. Okay, I am back. Okay, so I got some of the alphabet. That's good. That's awesome. People gotta learn their ABCs. Got some Google because of that. Let's see what else here. Iran. That one's a good one. IREN. Gotta make sure I get some of that. I see that one's going down a tiny bit. After hours, it's up. That's a good thing to be queued in for Monday. So I'll add a tiny bit to that one. Okay, that's totally worth it. That's a good bet right there for sure. Like hell yeah, for sure type deal. I gotta make sure I get some more queued in for that one. Serve robotics. That one's like a dollar cost average into that one. I'll probably add some more. It started going back up a tiny bit. I think a tiny bit is worth it. So, okay. I'll have to check that one out. Oh, nice. Yeah. Whichever one you want to check out for sure. For me, the ones I'm in, I'm definitely I think it's worth to risk a tiny bit into it. But like apart from these tiny little like purchases of dollar cost averaging, I have a whole bunch of options that I got going. So that's why I'm not throwing too much at the stocks themselves. I'm like dollar cost averaging into them, but at the same time, I'm trying to have like pretty good deals on the options that I got. I got plenty of options, open option contracts I got going. Um, let's see, Big Bear AI that's going up after hours. I might throw a tiny bit more into that one to be queued in for Monday for sure. A tiny bit of that one. Okay, that's good. Let's see, after the Big Bear AI, the Amazon. Probably add a tiny bit more to the Amazon deal for sure. Amazon's way worth it. Like it's kind of volatile at the moment, but Amazon's one of them good ones to get right now, like crazy, because like Christmas season shopping, like it's gonna explode, like towards like the end of December type deal. So this one's like kind of like a no-brainer to get into type deal. So getting a whole bunch of these orders queued in for Monday to kind of get a head start. Oh, you're like you've been trying to get into options. Young, I can't, young Rico Chet. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. But yeah, options is a good deal. Like you could make a whole bunch of money. You know, people say it's super risky. At the same time, kind of is, but then at the same time, it's safer than actually stocks themselves. You know what you're doing. For example, I'll show you like easy like trades that I could do like selling them options. I don't know if you're watching. For example, go hymns. I think I showed that example earlier. For example, this is a good stock that went kind of down. I actually might get into that trade itself. You just got to apply for options. You know, for example, here, this one of the safest things you could do, but you have to have enough money to do that. Trade, go trade options. For example, click on November 7th, that's less than a month from now, sell put. So, for example, if you were to do this trade, you go to, for example, right now the price is 50.65. You sell a put for $49. That's like an example. Go sell put one contract. So for one contract, you have to have $4,335. But by November 7th, if HIMS won't reach $49, you'll collect this premium, this full premium of $564.96, you know? So if it stays the same or goes up higher, you'll just collect that premium. You know, if it hits that strike price, you'll have to buy. They'll buy that stock for you, 100 shares of it, and you'll also get that $564. You know, so it's like a no-brainer deal, you know, where you get paid no matter what. Then if it goes lower, you still have to buy that for that price that it's going for, the 49 strike price. But regardless, you're getting the premium, the $564. So in that case, you're doing better than the somebody that's buying that same share for a higher price, you know. So that's kind of like the thing that I'm doing right now, you know. Oh, nice, you're approved. That's awesome. Do you keep the shares of the stock? Well, if you sell a put, the thing that happens if you sell a put, that means uh if it hits that strike price or lower, then the like Robinhood will purchase those shares for you, but you'll still get that premium that you're doing that for, you know, type deal. So yeah, you keep the shares like if it hits that strike price and you keep the premium. But if it never hits the strike price, you get the premium, but you won't get the shares. You know, it's kind of like an insurance policy in trading. You're like securing other people's like type shares, you know, so it's like free money. So yeah, it's pretty easy. But like that's one of the things I'm doing. I actually have a whole bunch of that going right now. So apart from that, like I'm doing like a tiny little bit dollar cost averaging, tiny amounts just because I'm mainly like prioritizing on the options that are kind of like while I'm waiting for those to play out, I'm doing tiny little purchases like with these shares that I'm doing type deal. You know, that's kind of like what I'm doing. But usually these contracts I don't do on the weekends. I could look at them, I could like play around and do some examples, but I don't like to actually do them. I don't queue them for Monday or whatever. I could look at them, but then I actually do the orders on Monday themselves. But some stocks and stuff like that is fine to do, you know, so it's like kind of better than nothing, if you know what I mean. So yeah, congrats on being approved. That's awesome. That's very awesome. I'm happy for you, man. Okay, let's see. See right there, you were asking if I had the USAR. Yeah, I got some of that. I'm kind of down on that because I got a different price ranges, but then I did a poor man's covered call, which I collected like over $200 for that one. So that one was pretty good, pretty worth it. You know, so I'm probably gonna keep on dollar cost averaging into that one. This is like one of them options deals that I got on this one. So yeah, I think with the fight for the minerals, I think that one's a good one to get. Um, let's see. So these are the option thingies right now. I have a whole bunch of shares that I'm working. SoFi is one of them that like are gonna go up like crazy. I think I was talking about that like yesterday. SoFi, that's a good one. Like, for example, if you want to do a sell put on this one, we could do an example trade options, go November 7th, sell put. So, like, for example, it's going for 26.74. Let's say you go 26, sell that put. So, if it doesn't reach $26 on this one, all you need is $2,406 to do this trade. And no matter what, regardless, you're going to collect. $193.96 as a premium. So that's like an easy trade. And I think I got some of those going, but like hit Monday, I might do some more of those, you know? Oh, like if you want to get into the stock, you got to do a sell put. That sell put is when you're trying to get into it. Like see right here, if you look at SoFi Technologies right there, I go on trade options. Go November 7th. I click on sell, see where it says buy and sell. I click on sell. I click on put. That's to get into the stock that you're trying to get into. Oh, on USAR. Oh, I did a poor man's covered call. I do have a call. I got it when it was high, but at the same time, I sold a call on it, so I was able to collect some money. Let's see. Also, I'm kind of down on it right now. Let's see. Where is it? USAR. Let me find it. Right there. See, I'm kind of down on it quite a bit, but like that's not too bad because if you see it went back up, but I could show you the trade. I did a poor man's covered call with options. I don't know if you know what a poor man's covered call is. So see, that's the take home profit that I have there. So I'll try to find that trade that I did. I did the poor man's covered call where I collected like over $200 for that trade, the USAR. Collected the premium right there. See the USAR premium. I collected $225 for that one. That was like I did a poor man's covered call with the options. So it kind of hedged my position that I had type deal, you know. So I think that was kind of decent. But regardless, I'm gonna stay in the USAR and probably dollar cost averaging through that one some more. So I think that's kind of worth it. Oh, but right now, I think I might. I don't have much into the crypto, but I think I might add a tiny bit, just for the heck of it, see what it does, because once it goes up, I'm gonna get some more of it. I think it might be worth it. Oh, nice. You know the basics. Awesome. Like, if I were you, I'd like keep on like watching videos and keep on educating yourself. Like for sure, it's worth it. Like I mean, I learned, nobody taught me. I just learned like pretty much from, reading, watching videos, a whole bunch of just whatever information I could get. It's like not bad. It's totally worth it. Because with this thing, you can make so much money if you know what you're doing type deal. It's like totally like a good bet to do. Got to make sure not to miss out on that. Like some people that don't start trading, then they kind of regret it, seeing what other people could do, what kind of money they could make, it's like pretty nice. I'm just kind of doing that a little bit, here and there. Oh, heard good things about the ABT, HBAR. I want to check that one out. I want to check that one out right now. Let's see. Oh, that's crypto. I want to check it out. Maybe I'll throw a tiny bit into it. Let's see. The ABT, HBR, ABT. Let's see what it does. So this one, I think I might have heard a tiny bit about that. Let's see. Crypto watch, I guess. Do that one. Okay, that one. Yeah, I didn't hear too much about it, but like I might like get a tiny bit just to kind of track it. Might be decent. Like even if you lose the whole dollar, it doesn't matter. But then like you see like kind of track it, add dollar cost average, add some more. I think it might be worth it, for sure. Crypto. No, let's see. Okay, the HBAR, right? Let's see HBAR. Let's see what that is. HBAR, right? That one, crypto. Okay, I get on this one. I guess that one, right? I guess okay, I'll get some of this one. That might be useful. Let's see what the chart says on that thingy. Okay, it looks like it went down. So if it went down a bit, maybe eventually it'll start going up. So to throw a tiny bit in it might be worth it, you know. I'll probably throw $1 into it just to kind of track it for sure. I think that might be worth it for sure. A tiny little bit won't hurt. Okay, order filled. Okay, that's good. So now I could track this one and dollar cost average a tiny bit into that one some more. Nice. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. That thing's kind of doing its thing. It's not too bad. I have a whole bunch of lifts, like sell puts on this one. Like, I think I'm gonna add more to that one because I think eventually this thing will go up to like over $30 in the near future. So I got a whole bunch of this one and I keep on adding on to it. It's one of my bigger positions. So at least for now. So I know hell yeah, right? It's like totally hell yeah. But I'm gonna have another order queued for Monday for this one. Just a tiny bit. I don't know if it'll fill or not, but this is just a tiny little amount. Just to kind of for the heck of it. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of options ordered. These are all the options orders I got, like a whole bunch of option orders, and then a tiny bit of crypto, and then all these stocks, you know, a whole bunch of them. $500 in shares, that's not bad. That's a pretty good deal. So, so I bought $100 shares. Damn. On Lyft, yeah, on Lyft is good. I have a whole bunch of stuff like on Lyft. I have like see all these. Let me see. Got a big one thingy on Lyft. Let's see where it is. On let's see, I got these lift when you put cells. This is a big thing. It's down a little bit, but this is like the selling puts that I showed you. So this premium, I should collect this whole premium. My break even price on this one's 1867. So like I'll collect, $970, whatever that remaining deal is by November 7th. If it doesn't reach like, the strike price, which is 20, but regardless, I'm gonna get paid like almost $1,000 type deal. So that's worth it. Apart from that, I got some shares and other stuff and like calls. I got calls on it, so I got a whole bunch of stuff on it. So that's definitely worth it. Lift call sell. That's a poor man's covered call. This is a different strategy that I got. It's kind of down a tiny bit, but like yeah, I got a whole mix of strategies going like at the same time. So it's it's kind of nice. And I'm trying to get some more into that one, but also a good one is SoFi. Like I said, SoFi, like right now, short term is gonna be like $30, $40. That one's gonna be added. Guessing, I'm gonna like that's just my guess. My prediction is gonna be added to the S&P 500. And already some of the shares they got started going up. It's gonna keep on going up some more. So I'm gonna add some more to that one. Have some more queued in for Monday. But this one for sure, SoFi, if you miss out on that one, be kind of sad because that's like a no-brainer trade. You got a good list, man. It looks a lot like mine, except I don't got any options. Oh, you don't have any options? Well, options, I like options. The options is the thing that like I have the most of. Like, see how my buying power is kind of low? I don't know if you can see my buying power. But yeah, my buying power from this is 13,489, but most of that is all in options. So that's why I'm not throwing too much into the stocks themselves. Just a tiny bit dollar cost average, but mostly is in options, and that's majority of the money that I'm making is in options. So if you learn how to do options pretty good, dude, it could really change your life. It made a big difference, like in what I'm doing trading for sure. And I'm gonna keep on trading options. For me, that's kind of like a no-brainer deal. Uh, Definitely worth it, you know. So, and then like I said, SoFi is a good one. Uh, I definitely want to keep on adding more to that one. This one, if you miss out on this one long term, it won't be good because it's for sure it's a good thing to have pretty much as you could get into type deal. You know, I want to get like more, whatever the amount is, it gets queued in for Monday. Get into more of that. I gotta drink some coffee, but I want to get for sure as much as I can on that one. Yeah, this one's weird. They discontinued this one for some reason, so I can't trade it. But hopefully they at least make it disappear or something, because like it's kind of weird. Like I have one share of it and then I can't do anything with it. It's kind of weird. I just want them to at least get rid of it, because I can't even disappear. I can't even erase it. I can't even delete it. Like it's weird. But I guess it is what it is. NBTS, I made some money on this one. This one might be a good thing for like a long term type deal, but I might wait for it to go back down. It went up a lot fast. So just in case, I might queue in another dollar bill into that one. Like I think that one's totally worth it. Um, let's see what else here. I was thinking about a Nike put call last time tariffs hit because they are based in China. I would have made a couple hundred on it, but I didn't pull the trigger. The virus is raw too. I gotta get into that. Oh, I see. Yeah, Nike, like I think I'm gonna check it out right now. Like it fell. I'm not in that one at all, but like that one was a good one to short. I see that one was a good one to short. Right now it kind of might be bouncing around. Um, but yeah, that one like right now like it's still probably gonna do the it's up and down thingy for now. Like I'll kind of be afraid to short it because it could do anything at the moment. So like I could get into it just to kind of have something of it. Like I could queue in a dollar for it because I don't have any of it. So it's still a good play to have. No doubt about it. Nike's a good company, good play. But to short it, I'll probably not short it right now. But yeah, no, Novitas is a good one. I actually made some money on that one. Not sure if I saying it right. NVTS. Oops. NVTS. Like I made some money on the selling puts, the option strategy deal that I showed you, the selling puts on it. I made a lot of money on that one. So that one's definitely a good one. Obviously, right now it's the weekend. I can't do options, but I'll probably sell another put on it here soon because that's like collecting free money. For example, I'll show you the way I do that. Like I already collected money doing that. Sell put like on this one. So for example, go November 7th by November 7th. If you sell this put, so your strike price is 14. If it doesn't reach 14, you get pretty much $174 premium pretty much for free. If it does hit the price, you'll buy that share for that price and you'll also get that premium. If it goes lower, you still buy it for that strike price and you still collect that premium. So that's the strategy that I'm doing, the cash secured puts, you know. So, and then like once you get in the stock, for example, like you buy that stock, you buy that share, then you go the opposite direction, then you could sell a call. For example, you have 100 shares of this thing, then you think go for this strike price for 16, you go sell. So like if the Novitas will, for example, if it won't reach $16, you'll still collect $169 by November 7th, And then obviously if it hits that price or higher, Robinhood will sell your shares and you'll collect a profit premium and you'll also collect a premium. But the only thing about this one, if it goes higher than that amount, you'll still have to sell it for 16. So you won't make any profit above that, but at least you'll still collect that premium. So that's like the wheel strategy that I'm doing on the options. You know, it's selling puts and selling calls type deal. So you need to have 100 shares of this one to sell a call on this one. So, and I've done it and it worked and it'll keep on working type deal. So it's kind of like an easy trade to do. I mean, it's still kind of risky, but not too much. So far, I made money on it. So I think it's worth it for sure. Um, let's see. So I got some crypto. So it seems like crypto is doing okay. That means I think the market might try to start recovering a tiny bit. Oh, nice, you get it. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, if I could help somebody, with trading, that's good. I'm happy to help however I can. Teach whatever I can. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Happy to help. Okay, so looks like crypto's going up. Let's see. I'm gonna check out gold. So gold went down today. After hours, it's up a tiny bit. So like sometimes it's a sign like when gold goes high like crazy, the market, stock market in general goes like down. So right now the gold started going down, so it looks like the market's starting to recover. The market's going back up. So it looks like a lot of the trades will start going back up into the profit. So it's kind of like a easy way to predict the stock market. See where the silver and gold's starting to head. So if the gold and silver start going down a tiny bit, the shares will start going up, the companies will start going up. So right now it's kind of reversing. So that's a good thing. So all the shares in the stocks and companies that we got right now, they're gonna start going back up, kind of like a prediction type deal. So that's a good thing right there. So Uber is a good one. I don't know if you guys have Uber. I have like not too much, but I have some in that. But this one's gonna keep on going up higher. Maybe I'll have $1 queued in for Monday. It's like nothing, but something is still better than nothing. That one's short term. I think this one within like now and like 2, 3 months it'll be over $100, and within like several months I think it'll be like 110, $130, something like that. Just kind of roughly guessing. So that one's a kind of a worth it one type deal. BM&R, that's a decent one. Maybe a dollar cost average into that thing some more. Maybe I'll throw like another dollar into that thingy for now so that it'll be purchased on Monday type deal. Okay, that's good. But like still regardless, October is like a very volatile month. This is one of the months that it's good to sell calls and puts because it's like one of the most volatile months in the stock market. So it's one of the better times to collect premiums on selling puts and then selling calls. So like that's obviously what I'm doing. I got a whole bunch of this. I got a whole bunch of sells on puts and calls, and I got some of the buys and the puts and calls too. So I got a whole bunch of mix of different stuff. And also another sign that the market might recover a tiny bit because all the crypto is starting to do good. So that's like another sign. Maybe add a tiny bit in XRP, maybe add $1 into that one, just in case, just for the heck of it. Because once it's up ahead, I could always just sell it at a tiny bit profit, but while it's kind of down. So XRP is like a thing that you can make a lot of money. So that one was filled. I think this one, once the price reaches like 190, 180, 170, I'll probably put like lots of thousands of dollars in on that one. Because then at that point, from like 190, 180, once it reaches like three something, like 320, 330, 340, you could like make a lot of money in that like. But a good time to buy that is just like when like it reaches like a big amount, like when it reaches like 180, like 190 type deal is a good time, 170. Right now, it's like a semi in the middle time to buy. It's like kind of whatever. But like I said, once this reaches like 180, 190, I'll buy a whole bunch of that one. Yeah, right now is a good time to buy crypto, but like I'll probably still not put a whole bunch of money into it. Like regardless, it's a risk. And depending what kind of crypto. But like this one, like I said, the perfect time to buy a whole bunch is like I'll probably throw most of my money in. If for example, if this XRP is like 190, 180, I'll probably just throw thousands in the short term is gonna go up and then cash out like at pretty good profits type deal, you know? So yeah, it's all good. It's kind of like kind of worth it, I guess, from my side, my point of view. Shiba is like a meme coin. Like I got a tiny, tiny bit of it, but sometimes I add a tiny bit here and there just for the heck of it. And once I see it up ahead a tiny bit, I'll add a tiny bit more to that one. Okay, that's good. Let's see. I'm gonna drink some coffee here. Ah, need some caffeine. Coffee. Some more tea. Drink some more tea. Tiny little break. Super thirsty. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, I got a couple hundred in XRP, XLM, HBR. Oh, nice. Yeah, to have some of that, I think that's a good deal right there. That's actually not bad at all. A couple of hundred in XRP and XLM and HBR. That's actually very good. I'll probably need to add some more on my end, for sure. Definitely a good deal. But the one that I'm talking about, like I made a lot of money on, apart from the crypto, you could actually trade crypto. Like I made a lot on this one, BITX. Let's see, BITX. This is a ETF leverage. You make a lot of money on this one. Bitcoin, it follows Bitcoin, but it 2x. So whatever Bitcoin does, if you go into this ETF, it'll twice double what it's doing type deal. So you could like multiply your money faster with this play, and I did quite a bit of that. So like I think I don't have any. I sold out like at profits, but I keep on forgetting to add this one for some reason. Now that I'm like focusing on crypto, I might uh get this to be queued in for Monday just to make sure I don't forget to do some trades on it on Monday. Because look what kind of nice premium you could collect on this one. So I got $1 of this one queued for Monday. But if you look, do options. Okay, so for example, if I go here, BITX, and I sell a put on this one. See, November 7th, by November 7th, if I sell one put on this one, I could collect, let's see, premium, could collect $354.96 just to sell this put. So obviously, it would have to reach that price, or if it doesn't reach the price, I collect that amount regardless. If it reaches that price, Robinhood will purchase the BITX for me for that amount, plus I get that premium. So I made a lot of money on that. Yeah. So that's like a no-brainer trade. I do a lot of that. So yeah, and I keep on doing that. So yeah, especially when you see that like Bitcoin is down for right now, like it's kind of down. You can see right now is a good time. Right now is a good perfect time. I might actually do this trade on Monday. It's a good time. Look at that, how low when it's about to start going back up. Easy to tell on the chart. Like right now, it's a perfect time to sell a put on this one. So, for example, I'll go out to November 7th. Sell puts. Right now it's going for $47. Just to be safe, we could go like something lower, like let's say $45. Click on 45. Sell put. Sell one put for you have to have the collateral for that one, which is like $4,204. That's to control 100 shares. But you will be able to collect a premium of $296.96 just by selling this one put contract. Then also, like what I usually do is like I play around with the price. I try to get a higher price. I usually go and change that. For example, 296, I change it to 3.01. So instead of 200 and some dollars, you could try to collect $300 even for that, and most of the time when I do that, it still fills. You got to kind of barter, bargain with the brokerage. So yeah, it's an easy play right now. Like at this time, it's kind of like a no-brainer type thing to do. I actually might do something like this on Monday. Like once Monday comes around, very very good trade to do. So I'll probably do that one. I'll sell a put on this one. At least I'm planning on it. Collect some free money on Bitcoin ETF type deal. And if it hits the strike price, it's fine. I'll get paid buying that stock at a discount, and then once it goes up, I'll collect, the appreciation for it. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's actually pretty good. So yeah, that's kind of like one of the plans for this one. BITX is a very good one. Let's see. Another ETF, I made some money on that one too. I'll show like instead of just normal straight Ethereum, sometimes I made money on let's see where it's at. This one, this is a Ethereum leverage, kind of like the Bitcoin leverage, the 2x. This is the Ethereum leverage ETF. Actually, no, this is the futures. I'm wrong. Oh yeah, it is trade options. Yeah, so this is the one like you could also make money on. Like for example, go and you sell put. See, it reaches the price of 105. You sell. So the collateral you need to have is this amount, like 9,310. But the premium you could collect by November 7th, which over there is November 7th, you could collect $1,189.96 by selling this put. So I've done some of this and they collected some money doing that. It's a tiny bit more risky because it's more volatile, but regardless, in the long run, it's going to go up if you have patience. 'Cause you're going to get paid no matter what. So it's another pretty good, pretty decent trade. So there's that one. That one's just leveraged. It moves twice as much as the Ethereum does. And then there's another ETF, crypto futures. That's another one. You could do the options on. Let's see. And then this is like more of the normal Ethereum. This one that you could also sell puts on this one. I've done this one too. I sold puts on this one. I collected money. So this one you don't need as much money to sell this put. For example, this one is going for 31.50 right now. Let's say you want to buy it for $31, but you'll get paid buying this. You'll get paid buying this at a discount. You'll get paid $204.96 by trying to purchase it for a lower price. That's all puts that I'm doing. It's actually pretty good, and I kind of want to keep on doing that because it's just kind of consistent passive income doing these type of trades. Where you don't really have to worry too much about it. So yeah, this is actually one of the ones I might do on Monday. This is kind of like a easy trade type deal. So I might do that one, maybe possibly. So yeah, these are just some examples of the things that I'm doing, that I've done, that I'll probably keep on doing. I gotta try to make sure not to forget to do some more of these. Um, yeah, so we'll see what the market does. Looks like the market's starting to recover that because the silver and gold are starting to go back down a tiny bit. That means the market in general is going to start going back up, and the crypto is starting to kind of go back up. So I think that's a sign that like the market might start to recover a tiny bit more. And obviously SoFi, like I said, I want to get some more SoFi. because that thing's gonna go up like crazy, and I don't want to miss out. SoFi and Lyft are one of the things I got quite a bit of, and make sure I add on quite a lot more to those, because they'll keep on going back up like crazy. I just gotta make sure I don't miss out on any of that. So let's see, Lumen. Lumen's a good one. I made some money on that one. Maybe queue in a tiny bit more for Monday on that one. Make sure I don't miss out on any of that. Let's see, Lyft, I got plenty of that. Grab is a decent one. It's starting to go back up. I might queue in a dollar more on that one just to make sure I'm kind of locked in a tiny bit more into that one. Let's see, Open. I got a lot of that one. This one's kind of like real estate type deal. It's a AI real estate type company. So I got some of it. Like it's still kind of a risky trade, so I got enough in it. Like just in the stock itself, I got like 108 shares, but I might wait a tiny bit more before I get some more. If I want to get some more, let it go down a tiny bit lower. Oh, my best trade was probably buying Meta at $85 back in 2023. It was one of my first trades. Oh, nice. Wow, you're lucky on that one. That's crazy, dude. Got a little bit of it too. Nice, nice. Yeah, Meta is definitely a good trade. It's a good company. And right now, like it went down quite a bit. It's actually a good stock to get into because like what I see Meta doing in the like near future, like maybe a few months or several months from now, it's gonna be like a over $1,000 stock, like for sure, dude. You got lucky. You got lucky that you got in that low. That's insane. Yeah, I wish I got in back then, but I wasn't really doing much trades back then. But like, yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's awesome. Can't believe that you got it for that low. That's insane. That's awesome. Okay. So yeah, this one I'm gonna wait for a tiny bit for now. The EFT is kind of a risky trade. I got a little bit just in case, just for the heck of it, but I want to see what it does. Like some trades, I'm kind of risking it a tiny bit. Like sometimes if you don't take a risk, you don't get a decent reward. So then if you lose it, as long as it's not a big amount, it doesn't really matter. So this one, BitMine, I think that one's a good one. I'll probably queue in a tiny bit more for that one. Oh, another good one to get in right now, I think, is the coin deal. I'll actually look that up right now. Let's see, coin, because that kind of controls, mimics the crypto stuff. This one right here, Coinbase, that's at top stocks to trade. Added to that one. Okay, now go to coin. Yeah, that's a good one to get right now. Let's look at the chart. Yeah, it went down so far, and I think right now, the crypto will start recovering. So right now, in general, if you want to follow the majority of the crypto, coin is a good one to do. I'll definitely add some more to that one. I'm gonna have queued in maybe like $5 worth of this one just to kind of track it, and hopefully it purchases that on Monday. It's not much, but it's a good place to actually begin tracking the stock, and then eventually get some more into that one because this is a very good one. Like I think crypto's about to go up like crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I kind of follow a tiny bit of that one. So yeah, that's a good one to do right now. I gotta make sure I don't miss. I just so much different stocks. It's kind of hard to like put everything all in one spot at the same time. So sometimes if I think of something, I gotta make sure while I'm on here, make sure I add it on. So that way I know it's there for the future potential trades. Okay, BM&R is good. Walmart. Walmart's a good one. I made a lot of money on this one, like I said before. This one I just want to wait for it to get down lower. Right now it's like in a spot where it's kind of could go anywhere. But I think I wanted to get down to closer to the $100 price range, and then I could get a whole bunch of more call options on this one, and then let it go up to like 110, ride the wave up. So I don't have much in it. Like I have like $8.90 into that one. But this is a boring stock, but it's a good, easy trade where you can make a whole lot of money. I made like just thousands of dollars just on this, just on the call options, because this one's so easy to predict. It's one of the easiest plays ever. Moves slow, but it's easy to predict and easy to make money on. Um, Gold obviously is going down. It's a good sign the stock market's kind of at least short term recovering. TSLL, that's Tesla leverage. I got quite a bit in that one and it's going up. So that's a good one. I should have bought some more of that one. So that's in the profit. So that's good. Oh, nice. You own a couple of shares of Walmart. That's awesome. You have a whole bunch of good stocks. Walmart's a very good one, especially long term. It's a very good one. That's awesome, man. That's so awesome. Okay, so this one, like I made a lot of money on this one, and actually I made a lot of money on this one selling puts. Uh, trade options. You go on, for example, sell put on this one. Dude, this is such a nice play to make easy passive money sell put on this one. Because this one doesn't cost a lot. This one's so volatile. And if you kind of predict it, which is kind of somewhat easy to predict, look at the nice premiums you could collect with this one. It's like so nice. It's like literally, you could kind of print money with this one if you kind of know what you're doing. So right now it's going for $20.19. So for example, I'll say I don't mind buying it for, let's see, $19. If it hits $19, sell put. So all you need is $1,798, and by November 7th, you'll collect, $101.96. That's kind of like an easy trade. I did a whole bunch of these and they paid pretty good. So it's totally worth it. Oh yeah. So let's see if I do like five contracts, for example. To do five contracts of this, I need $8,990, for the collateral. That's max that you could lose. But by November 7th, you could collect the premium. For example, if it doesn't reach the $19, no matter what, regardless, Robinhood will pay you $509.79 just for doing this contract. So I've done a lot of this one personally, and it paid off. So like, it might be worth it to do some more of this one. So yeah, it's just kind of like an example. But yeah, TSLL Tesla leverage is going up quite a bit. Just in case I might uh throw another dollar bill and just kind of queue it for Monday. Hopefully it fills, and maybe do some more options on that one. I think that would be nice. Plug, I have a whole bunch of this one. Looks like it's going up. I don't have too many shares, but I got some options that are kind of down at the moment. Hopefully it'll go up. I could have made a lot of money on that one, but like when it was at the top, I didn't get into selling it on time, and it started going back down too fast, and it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I've been trading a long time since I started. I really need to get into ETFs and options. Yeah, the ETFs and the options, that's like pretty nice. Like if you have a nice mix of everything and you kind of know what to do with all of that, that's like it's amazing, like super nice. Like this is, I think I've showed this. So this is the SOFX ETF, follows SoFi. I actually have this ETF. Like I'm selling a put on this one right now, and at the same time I'm buying like shares of it a tiny bit. Like it does double what SoFi is doing. So SoFi goes up like 2%. This one goes up 4%. So if I goes down 2%, this one goes down 4%. So it does double what SoFi is doing. So and I got an ETF on this one. I mean, I got an options. Like I got it when SoFi was higher, which is fine, but I think I could show it right here. Let's see, where is it? SOFX. I gotta find it. Oh, there it is. See, I got one SOFX put. I got that one that was higher, but my break even price on that one is 31.50. So I'll collect this one, this amount here by whatever the date, expiration date here, and this one is 11/21. So, and then if the SoFi is gonna go up, which it pretty much will, I could just buy back for a cheaper price and collect the premiums. So regardless, it's a pretty decent play. So I'm in the SoFi SOFX put sell thingy. So I made some money on it and hopefully make a tiny bit more on it. Just gotta wait and see what happens. Okay, let's see. Hell yeah, I got notifications turned on for next time you go live. I appreciate you, my boy. Keep it up. I've been adding it to a list called Nick this whole time. Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll be back probably Monday after whatever I do some planning on today for the trades that I'm doing. I'll probably be back on Monday trading. Uh, then like I'll probably be going back to work because I do construction work during the day most of the time, but I got a tiny bit of time off, so that's why I'm on here. So yeah, feel free to see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of with this, I'm kind of planning and pretty much recording what I'm doing for even my own records type deal. I think it's pretty decent. Instead of like writing it down on a notebook or piece of paper, this thing I could go back to YouTube. It's like a whole bunch of free memory. I could just go back and see, like what I did right, what I did wrong, and like kind of log it through YouTube type deal. I think that's nice. Blue collar, blue collar. What's that? Blue collar? Is that a stock? Let's see. See, I don't see anything in that. Oh yeah, construction work. No, for real. Mostly I do tile work. And I finish all my projects. Like when I do my construction work, my tile work. I work like crazy. I work weekends. I work like late hours and all that stuff. And I finally had a opening opportunity where like I have some free time. I could do some more, live trading. Because the funny thing is, when I do construction work, I also trade at the same time. But the funny thing is, I can't show my trades. I can't trade live when I do construction work because I'm working. And I can't. I don't really have the capability to record, especially live. So yeah, it's kind of like impossible to do. I mean, I do trade, but I can't record at the same time when I trade. But it kind of is what it is. But like I said, I think I'll be able to do some live trades on Monday, Tuesday maybe. I think sometime next week I'll probably be continuing doing my construction work and tile work. So like eventually I won't be able to do a whole bunch of this. Uh, but I think Monday, Tuesday I still might be able to do some more of this. So I think it might be okay. But yeah, and like I said, I do trades while working because I work for my own construction company. In that case, like I don't work hourly, so it doesn't matter how much I trade while I work type deal. So it's kind of like all worth it. It makes it all worth it, sort of halfway. You get some more of this. Same, bro. I'm a Marine insulator. I insulate Navy boats. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's so cool. That's all sounds like a fun job. Nice, nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, gotta make a living while trading, right? Like doing other things, but trading meanwhile doing our work. You know, gotta do what we gotta do. You know, I think because just trading is cool. It's kind of fun, but like it's fun. It's nice when you also do other things apart from trading. I think it's pretty nice. You know, like kind of keeps you busy. You know, like physically active and stuff like that. I think it's pretty nice for sure. It's pretty nice. Get some more maybe of this one queued in from Monday. I think that's a decent one right there. But yeah, maybe I should figure out a way to do live trading while doing my work, you know, like see what how that would be, you know, because obviously I trade the whole time, like while I'm working, I'm doing executing a whole bunch of trades. But the sucky thing is I can't record it like what I'm doing right now. But maybe I could figure out a way to like multitask while I'm, you know, doing construction work, install tile and stuff like that, and recording my trades at the same time. Maybe I should figure out like a way to do that. That'll be quite funny, quite interesting. Yeah, like a side hustle for sure. Definitely, definitely like a side hustle. I mean, this portfolio is kind of tiny. Obviously, it's not a big portfolio, but like if you look at the take home profits, I don't know if you could look at yours. I didn't make that much because I recently started using Robinhood. Like in a week, my take home is $596.22. Like doing these like random trades that I'm doing in 1 month. In 1 month, like take home hard cold cash is $2,239. So for a side hustle, like besides what I'm doing, take home profits over 2 grand a month. I think that's not too bad. I think that's better than nothing, you know. And like I said, I just recently started doing this type deal. I could have two channels. I probably can, huh? Yeah, but thing is, I don't make money with these channels. I just kind of use this to, like I said, for the most part, to log my trades. And while I'm logging my trades, if somebody could take some advice or some like learn something from what I'm doing, like I'm happy to teach people. So. Uh, that's pretty much what I'm doing, you know, like logging my trades and somebody could learn something from it, you know, that's a plus, you know, help people out if I can. That's better than a lot of traders. Maybe, but for me, I'm kind of like playing with the stock market, you know, like 3 months. In 3 months, I made like 3,932. But like I said, I just recently, like before I used Webull, I recently switched to Robinhood. So this is all of this is fairly new. Like see, like over here, like you see, like, but this is fairly new. These are amounts like recent. This is all like pretty much recent. 3 months, 1 month, 2,239. That's take home what I sold at a profit type deal. One for tile work and one for the market. Oh yeah, it's a good idea. Then I would have to hire somebody to record me doing tile work, you know, and then like one to record this, you know, like so it's yeah, but it's a good idea, you know, for sure. It's just a lot of extra recording type deal. But yeah, even my like construction company, my tile company, like I had to start from scratch, you know, and it's a small company. I do all the work myself. I don't have any workers or anything like that. So like I work, I find projects, I do everything all at once, all by myself. So, but I mean, it's pretty nice, pretty fun, pretty interesting. Keeps me physically in shape and doing something active. It's kind of nice, you know. Definitely don't mind. Uh, but also this, like playing around with the stock market and numbers and all that stuff, I like it too, you know. So, or might as well like do what you like to do, you know. At the same time, somebody could learn something from it. That's awesome. I like it when like somebody could, you know, If I could help somebody learn something, it's pretty nice. Definitely worth it, definitely worth it. SOFX. I think I might get some more of that one. Looks like, let's see, starting to go back up. Like I think the market's recovering from what I saw before. Gold and silver are kind of starting to go down a little bit. The crypto starting to move up a little bit. I think in general the market's even if it's short term, looks like the market's trying to recover from whatever was going on. But like I said, it could also just be like a dead cat bounce, whatever the market calls it. Might be just short term recovery type deal. But regardless, if we play it safe, it should be all good and we should still be in the profits, still be in the profit zone if we do things right. For sure, maybe I'll add a tiny bit into the XRP just for the heck of it. Almost nothing, at least a tiny bit. Make sure that fills. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's good. Come on. Okay. Shib. Do you have the gold card? Gold card, do you mean as in like the Robinhood credit card? Because I got the gold account. If it's the credit card, I don't have that one. It says you're on the wait list. If that's what you're talking about, I'm trying to get it, the credit card, but I didn't get it yet. So, oh, okay, yeah. So I'm on the wait list. Do you have that card? Yeah, I'm on the waiting list for that one, but it is what it is. Hopefully, I get it soon. Damn, yeah, I want that so bad. It's crazy. Oh, nice. So you're on the waiting list for that one too. Yeah. Hopefully, I get that one soon. It'd be nice to see what that card's able to do. Yeah, I can't wait to get that one. Oh, I see. I see. But yeah, yeah, I want to get that card. Let's see. Maybe I could get a tiny bit more of the Doge. Looks like everything's kind of starting to move up a tiny bit. Dollar cost average up into this one while it's going up a tiny bit. I think that might be worth it. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I think for sure a good one is like Tesla. Tesla's like one of the most volatile ones, but like I think I see like a very, very good future with the Tesla thingy, especially the TSLL, the Tesla leverage deal right there. I think this is one of the ones. It's like a multi-factor company. It's like it has so much in it. Obviously, the Tesla cars, the what do you call it, the flipping self-driving stuff that is working on right now. The Optimus robot deals that they're working on. Like it's also like a AI company. Like this one, like it's crazy. It could go down like crazy, but then it could go up like crazy. But long term, I think with this one, this is Tesla leverage. So whatever Tesla does, this does twice that. But this one, like I think it's going to be one of the craziest money printers. I gotta make sure I'm in a whole bunch of that. But all right, man. I gotta go. I'll be back next time you go live. Thank you once again, man. Okay, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're able to, get something out of what I'm doing. Have a good one, man. Okay, let's see. Maybe get a tiny bit more of the crypto. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe get some more of the XRP. A tiny bit more of this one. Hell yeah, man. I'll be safe. Get a tiny bit more of this one. Okay, let's see. Maybe get a tiny bit more, get it executed, get a tiny bit more of Shiba. Hell yeah. Doge. That's a good one. Maybe get some more Doge. Buy some more Doge. Hell yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's all good. Let's see what else I should get here. Maybe get some more of this one queued in for Monday. Let's see, buy that. A tiny bit of this one. For sure, get a tiny bit of SoFi. Make sure and grab some. Come on, why is it taking so long? Being glitchy. Okay. Walmart, I'll wait on that one. SoFi. Probably grab some more of SoFi. Queue in $1 more of that one. Okay, maybe get some more Lyft. Yeah, hell yeah, get some Lyft. Queue in $1 more of this one for Monday. Make sure I get some more of that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's a good one right there. Let's see, for sure try to grab some more of the grab for Monday. Hell yeah on that one. Hell yeah. I'm gonna drink some coffee. So dehydrated. Ah, so thirsty. Ah. Okay, now that I'm hydrated, let's see what else to buy here. Maybe add a tiny bit to this BMNR deal here. Grab some more of this thingy for Monday. Make sure it's queued in. Okay, that's good. Okay, right now, looks like gold's going down, which is nice. The market's gonna start going up like crazy, starting to recover like crazy. Silver right there is going down. That means market's gonna be going up like crazy here soon. Shortly, almost everything will be skyrocketing here shortly. So I'll queue in some more of this one for Monday, just in case. Add a tiny bit more. That'll be good. Okay. Whether it's going to be a dead cat bounce or not, I think it doesn't matter. QUBT, I think that would be a good one to queue in for Monday. Make sure I get some of that. Hell yeah, that's good. That's all good. Let's see, RK Rocket Lab. I could lock in some more of that for Monday, just in case. For sure, grab $1 of that. Okay, hell yeah. Let's see what else here. Maybe get some more Apple. Yeah, I should queue in some Apple for Monday for sure, you know. One apple a day keeps five doctors away type deal. You know, then I could bite this cyber apple, you know, then get zapped and then like have superpowers. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's all good. MNTS, maybe get a tiny bit of that. Dollar cost average into that, a tiny bit. That's gonna be all good. Oh, this one's the one that it won't let me. Maybe I'll just get that one in a share just in case, just for the heck of it. One share won't hurt. Do that. Okay, that's good. That's all good. Let's see what else here. What's next? REKR. That's a good one. Looks like it's starting to go up like crazy. I wonder how much more higher it'll keep on going. Damn how high it went so fast. That's insane. I'll probably get like $1 more of this one just in case. I think that one for sure. Let's see in dollars. Buy this in dollars, get one more dollar bill of this one for sure. Okay, that's good. That's all done. Hims is a good one. I'll probably sell maybe some puts on this one. I think that might be worth it. Maybe I'll queue in one more dollar for that for Monday. Okay, that's good. BN, that's a very good one too. It's starting to go up like crazy. I'll add some more of this Brookfield Corporation. BN, definitely add some more of that. I gotta make sure I don't miss out on that one. Yeah, that's awesome right there. Queue in some of that. Maybe get some of the MP materials. I think that's a good play right there. Maybe queue in one more dollar on Monday for that. I think that might be worth it. Okay, that's good. Let's see what's next. What else? BITX. That's definitely a good one. Bitcoin leverage. Hell yeah. Get some more of that. Queue in some more of that for Monday. Okay, that's awesome. That's queued in for Monday. Market open. See what'll execute, what'll not. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else here. Maybe I'll add a tiny bit of XRP, just a tiny bit for now. Add a dollar of this one. Okay, that's good. That's all done. Okay, let's see Ethereum. Maybe add a dollar of that one, just in case, just for the heck of it. Okay, that's good. That was filled. Maybe toss a tiny bit of Doge in it. Make sure that order gets filled. I want to make sure I buy my Doge. Support them doggies. And cyber doggies, they need currency. They need to be fed with digital green papers. I gotta make sure I feed them. You throw another dollar bill at it just in case, just for the heck of it. That way the cyber doggy won't bite me. Like I'm kind of sort of halfway feeding it. Like it kind of is what it is. I gotta do that sometimes. SoFi, one call buy. Okay, that's not bad. I'll go to SoFi. Trade buy. I'll probably queue in another dollar for Monday, just in case. Just for the heck of it. Get another dollar at that one. Okay, got call options on that one. Lift, that's the lift call option thingy. Is down a tiny bit. I'll queue in some more on that one for Monday to make sure it kind of fills at least a tiny bit. Hopefully get it at that price. Okay, that's done. After that fills for that price, let's see the USAR, maybe try to get filled in a tiny bit of that. Hopefully that'll fill. Actually, not in the option order in this case, but at least in the flipping share itself. And we get $1 queued into that for now. I think that might be better than nothing. Gotta keep the momentum thingy going with this one. Okay, that's good. That's all good right there. Let's see, go back to the maybe get one more thingy of the what is it here? Everything's kind of so confusing, so much stuff here. Okay, maybe I'll get a tiny bit more of the Bitcoin thingy. We add a dollar to the Bitcoin, like dollar cost average. I think it might be worth it. Okay, that's done. I think another one I should probably kind of try to get, kind of keep on forgetting to add, might be a good one, is Costco. See, try to add some of that. Costco. Maybe, obviously, I can't buy it now, but maybe I'll, especially that it went down quite a bit. I think eventually it's gonna start going up like crazy. So I think that'll be a no-brainer to add something into that one. So I'll probably add like a $5 in to be queued in for Monday to purchase. I think that'll be a good bet, a good play. Definitely do that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, looks like it's going up a tiny bit. That investment portfolio. That's good. That's all good. Let's see what BBAI is doing. BBAI starting to go back up a tiny bit, and then the shares, I have a tiny bit of shares with that, so I think I'm good on that one for now. Let's see, so far, maybe add a tiny bit of that one. Trade, buy a dollar worth more of that. Hell yeah, done, all good. So I got some more SoFi. It's awesome, it's worth it. I see there's some more of something else I want to get here. What was it? Oh, for sure, some more of the Tesla leverage. I'll add a tiny bit more to that one to be keyed in for Monday. Queued in for Monday, that's all good. Got some more Tesla thingy. Hopefully it'll execute on Monday. Okay, let's see. REKR, that one seems to be going up. Maybe I should dollar cost average up into it. Whatever I got into it, it went up. Like the tiny bit amount that I got is going up like crazy. So I'll probably add in a tiny bit more to be queued in for Monday. Hopefully I'll get executed. Hopefully the order will execute. This is a decent one. Keeps on going up. Maybe I'll add a tiny bit to that one. Add a tiny bit on this one. Okay, that's good. APLD. So I got like some that are pending into that one. Let's see, this is a good one. Might add a tiny bit to this one for sure. Maybe throw like another dollar bill at that one. Okay, that's good. Okay, that hopefully that'll execute the order on Monday. Okay, maybe just in case, I'll try to make sure I'll get a tiny bit more of this one for Monday, the Costco thingy. Okay, that's good. Let's see where everything's sitting at right now. Okay, Roth IRA, see what the Roth IRA is kind of down, overnight's going up, but I got a whole bunch of things right here. Hopefully I'll try to sell some of those thingies at a profit on Monday. Switch back to the normal one. The normal one's doing good. But anyways, I'm taking off. I'm leaving for right now. Goodbye, everybody.